This is Tom Evans with Kristen Bauer behind the camera, bringing you the weekly Mat Report sponsored by Cobos Insurance. Cobos Insurance is locally owned and proud sponsors of high school wrestling. Please consider Cobos Insurance for all your insurance needs. Sectional wrestling took center stage this Saturday, and teams and individuals from Lorain County fared well. In Division I at Midview High School, Elyria maintained its dominance over several other SWC teams, with Toledo St. John's, Fremont Ross, and Lorain thrown into the mix as well. The Pioneers captured the team title with 7 champions, a third and a fourth place finisher, qualifying 9 wrestlers for this week's district tournament, totaling 218 points as a team. Winning sectional titles for the Pioneers were at 113 pounds, Keon McKinney. At 120, Peyton Felton continued his domination with a tech fall in the finals. Nate Burnett won his bout by a major decision. Connor Holm at 144 pounds pinned his opponent. Isaac Pedraza pinned his opponent. Eric Trinsky won by a decision, and Liam Fogarty pinned his opponent in the finals. Rounding out the placers for the Pioneers were Malachi Robinson with a 4th place finish at 126 pounds, and Isaiah Pedraza with a 3rd place finish at 190 pounds. Avon Lake had another strong runner-up performance with 2 champs, 3 runners-up, a 3rd and 2 4th place finishers, qualifying 9 for the district meet this weekend. Placers for the Shoremen were at 120 pounds, Mike Valerino at 2nd place, at 126 pound, Nathan Perry brought home the title. At 132, Jack Valerino finished in 3rd. At 150 and 157, Joe and Jack Marconi both brought home 2nd place finishes. At 165, Jack Shepard was 4th. 175, Jackson Luster won his championship by a fall. At 215, Clay Broadhurst finished 3rd. And at 285, Hunter McPhee finished 4th. Avon finished 4th as a team with 6 qualifiers placing for the Eagles. At 132 pounds, Ty Doherty and at 190, Joe Resch both finished in 2nd place. At 113, John Foy and at 126, Liam Foy, along with Mason Fitch, were 3rd place finishers, and 144 pound, Riley Atkins finished 4th for the Eagles. Other SWC placers were North Ridgeville finishing at 5th in the team race, with Jared Counts bringing home the title 132 pounds after 2 previous losses to his Avon opponent. 126 pound Zach Orsino, 165 pound Tyler Fair, and 215 pound Tyler Duff finishing as runners-up for the Rangers, along with Ian Rotero rounding out the qualifiers for the 4th place finish. Amherst qualified 6 wrestlers with 5 3rd place finishes and a 4th. Finishing in 3rd for the Amherst was Van Trusna at 106, 150 Jacob Bally, 157 Richie Tennant, 165 Bishop Frierson, 175 Ray Robinson, and at 190 pounds, R.J. Chandler came in with a 4th place. Midway had 6 qualifiers with 3 thirds and 3 fourths. Finishing in 3rd for the middies was 120-pounder Logan Vandell, 144-pounder Hunter Anderson, and 285-pound Austin Dye. 4th place finishers were Gabe Bohr at 138, Owen Beer at 150, and Dylan Bell at 215 pounds. Lorain finished out the county teams with 4 placers. Vincenzo Bonamino and Celestino Kendo finished as runners-up at 106 and 175 pounds, and 113-pound Xander Natal and 132-pound Jordan Cancel finished in 4th. Midville's sectional placers will travel to Perrysburg to try and earn a top 4 finish for a trip to Columbus next week. Lorain County Division II schools were scattered all across Northeast Ohio, with Keystone and Brookside heading to Painesville-Harvey, Farlands to Lake Catholic, Clearview to Beechwood, and Vermilion was at Sandusky. Keystone finished with 7 district qualifiers with 3 second-place finishes from 132-pound Paul Horton, 138-pound Tristan Green, and 215-pound Jordan Fulmer. The other 4 qualifiers and 4th-place finishers were Lydia Gold, who we believe is the first female district qualifier in boys competition at 120 pounds, 144-pound Diego Morales, 165 Connor Fitzgerald, and 175 Austin Senhan. Brookside's lone qualifier was Carson Nail, who finished 2nd behind the projected state champ from Aurora. Farlands came away with a 5th-place team finish at Lake Catholic and 6 district qualifiers. 120-pound Ruben Pino Lorenzana and 175-pound Connor Rogers both finished as runners-up, with Colin Ekman, Kevin Williams, Mason Stanley, A.J. Dunn all finishing in 4th place. At Beechwood, Clearview's lone finisher was Isaiah Garcia, who finished with the 3rd place. At Vermilion traveled to Sandusky on Saturday and came away with a 4th-place team finish and 5 district qualifiers. 126-pound Creston Shaw and 144-pound Owen Kaiser came away with championships for the Sailors. At 150 pounds, A.J. Jackson finished 2nd, with 138-pounder Aiden Miller and 157 Malachi Howell finishing in 3rd place. Brookside, Keystone, Firelands, and Clearview wrestlers will all travel to Perry in Lake County They're in a spot for the state tourney, while the Vermilion wrestlers will travel to Norwalk to try to earn their shot to Columbus. Lorain County's Division III schools all participated in Independence last Saturday. Columbia came away with a second-place team finish in the 8-district qualifiers for their strongest finish in a long time. The Raiders were led by Cole Schulke, who was coming off a shoulder injury and hadn't wrestled in several weeks. Schulke was dominant with a technical fall in his championship bout. The other qualifiers for the Raiders were third-place finishers David Alexiak, Dom Governal, and Garrett Zuck, and in fourth place, Josh Davis, Josh Hickman, Tony Governal, and Mike Chapman. Wellington had a strong finish with 5 district qualifiers led by 132-pounder Jeremiah McKee, who has 43 wins on the season. He pinned his opponent in the championship bout. 157-pound Caden Conrad and 165-pound Derek Andelsek finished as runners-up, with Conrad having the biggest upset of the tourney when he defeated the top-seeded Brandon Rowland in the semifinals. Rowland had beaten Conrad 2 times this season and as recently as the LC8 conference tournament 2 weeks ago. 138 Sam Smith and 285 Devin Diedrich finished 3rd and 4th respectively, rounding out the qualifiers for the Dukes. Black River started and finished the finals with Joe Dennis at 106 finishing in 2nd place, and returning state place winner Travis Owen bringing home his 3rd sectional title at 285. The other Pirate 3rd place finishers were Brandon Rowland at 157, Charlie Wells at 175, and Cooper McKeon at 215. The lone place winner for Oberlin was 175 Connor McConaughey. The Division III wrestlers will compete at Garfield Heights this Friday and try and earn their trip to Columbus. Good luck to all the Lorain County wrestlers this week. For Kristen Bauer behind the camera, this is Tom Evans reminding you to consider Cobos Insurance for all your insurance needs. See you next week.